don't hurt yourself, that's it.
Whether it's building, counting, sharing, the early years are critical when it comes to setting children up for the next steps at school and beyond. But with living costs rising, nurseries like this one find parents are cutting back their hours, with children only coming in when they're eligible for government funding at age 3.
It's quite soul-destroying because I think we do such a good job here. They seem to wait until it's funded, and that's had a huge impact. I did recently increase my fees, a very small amount, but it doesn't reflect the fact there's only 2 children or 3 children that are actually only just doing 2 sessions a week.
So what impact has all this had on your finances?
I've had to put money in, I've had to reduce staff costs, and all the staff had to drop a session. I do everything for this nursery, always have. I'm very passionate about it, but I have to be realistic that if I can't make ends meet, I will have to close.
3- and 4-year-old children do get government funding for some of their childcare, but nurseries warn it's a double-edged sword because the money they get doesn't cover all the costs, so they're left struggling.
What's this one? What colour have we got here?
Working parents say what they want is more support at an earlier stage.
I think would have been the sort of earlier funding from the age of maybe 2, 2.5. You know, that did impact on our finances back then, and we could only put our children in for a few hours a week.
I would have been able to work maybe a day or 2 more had the funding been there as well when he was a bit younger.
Providers expect to raise fees by 8% on average this year, £1,000 for children under 3 in full-time care. More than half said they had operated at a loss last year, and thousands have already closed their doors. The government is looking at solutions, and Tory MPs are pushing for an announcement in the March budget.
There are things about the existing system which aren't working as well as they should. So, for instance, the upfront payments and universal credit and tax-free childcare, which are putting a lot of parents off using them at all. That is, there is money there designed to be going in subsidy, which is currently not coming into the system.
Labour say the whole system needs an overhaul.
We know that cost pressures for parents are increasing all of the time, and that it's harder than ever to find a childcare place. That has to change, and that's why Labour's plans will deliver a modern childcare system from the end of parental leave right through to the end of primary school.
The government say they recognise the pressures that families and providers are under, but they'll have to decide which children get a helping hand. Tamara Cohen, Sky News, Hertfordshire.